Strategic Board is one of the components of National Security Council. It consists of persons of eminence outside the government. It consists of persons eminence outside the government with expertise in external security. Eminence, question of eminence. Outside the government with expertise in external security. This is a Security Advisory Board, component of National Security Council. Strategic analysis, foreign affairs, defense, the armed forces, internal security, science and technology. इंटर सिक्योरिटी साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी देश को बचाने के लिए वर्ल्ड को पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को डिस्ट्रॉय करना पड़ेगा. इंडिपेंडेंट चुनाव, इंडिपेंडेंट इलेक्शंस विल कंटेस्ट ऑल कैंडिडेट्स, स्टूडेंट्स, लेबरर्स, फार्मर्स इन एवरी कंट्रीज. अदरवाइज खामनी, ट्रम्प, पुतिन, इफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी विल एग्जिस्ट, पॉलिटिकल पार्टी विल विन. इफ यू वोट टू पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को वोट दोगे तो तानाशाही, हिटलर्स, पुतिन्स, खामनी, नेतान्याहू, ट्रम्प्स, दिस टाइप्स ऑफ विलेन, दिस टाइप्स ऑफ गुंडा खून पैदा होंगे. पॉलिटिकल पार्टी गुंडा का लड़का, गुंडा का लड़का. इंडिपेंडेंट कंटेस्ट इलेक्शंस, इंडिपेंडेंट वोट, इंडिपेंडेंट स्टूडेंट्स, नौकरी बेचा जा रहा है. Science and Technology Economy. The NSCB only 19 members instead of 15 members as in the past. Reconstruction of NSP had been done in the wake of the new challenges for the internal and external security of the nations. External and internal challenges of the nations, combat the terror and the threat into the nations, protection, security. Foreign affairs, defense, armed forces, internal security, science and technology. However, the Indian internal security is linked with border management of the long porous borders with the most countries of South Asia and Myanmar. Long porous border. Here, India border management is critically linked with the internal security. India border management is critically linked with the internal security challenges. Many of the terrorist attacks in India have taken place through infiltration across the land or coastal boundary, inflow of counterfeit currency into the country also takes place along the international border. India border management is critically linked with internal security challenges. Many of the terrorist attacks in India have taken place through the infiltrations. Attack in India have taken place through infiltration across the land or coastal boundary, inflow of counterfeit currencies into the country also take place along the international border. Counterfeit currency into the country. It can use to finance crime and terrorism. It can use to finance crime and terrorism. Left-wing extremism receive funding and material support through the borders. LW, left-wing extremism missed through the borders. Other terrorist and armed organizations receive arms, ammunition, smuggling it across the border, smuggling across the border. जिसको बचाओ स्टूडेंट्स पूरा शेयर लाइक्स वीडियोस all over India, all over the world. Just independent. Any poor farmers that will elections. Otherwise, every country is Putin, Putin, Trump will come in every country. Many of the separatist organizations are able to evade capture by moving. Are able to evade capture moving across the international border by convene foreign countries. India shares long border with the international border by conniving with foreign countries. India shares a long border with the Myanmar. Unending feud between Myanmar, a spillover from Nagaland to Myanmar. A number of Meitei and Kuki groups have sanctuaries in China Hills. Actually, similarly, Ulfa Bodo groups have sanctuaries in the forest. Drug trafficking is also a border management problem. It proceeds feed into terrorism and crime. Parent terrorism. Infiltration of militants, human trafficking, safe haven to criminals, etc. are the other internal security problems which are connected with border management. For border management is thus essential for Indian internal security. Internal security. In a separate organism able to evade capture by moving across the international border. Actually, counterfeiting. जिसको बचाओ. Money laundering poses serious security. India emerging status, regional financial center, large system of informal threat to country's economic sovereignty. Money laundering poses a serious security threat. What is its significance for India? What steps are required to be taken to control this menace? Several laws in India address the issue of money laundering, layering such a issue of money laundering, layering such a money laundering Act 2002 and its amendment 2012. Money laundering. India emerging status. The general large system of informal across border money flows. Cross border money flows. Tax avoidance problems all contribute to the country's vulnerability to money. Some of the common source of illegal proceeds. Illegal proceeds in India are narco trafficking, illegal trade in endangered wildlife, trade in illegal gems, smuggling, trafficking in persons, corruption and tax evasion, money laundering list. Actually, several laws in India address the issue of money laundering. Money laundering Act 2002 and its amendment in 2010. Income Tax Act, Papers Act, Benani Transaction Act. Benani. Money laundering is done through the process of a placement. This and the choke point to catch money laundering are entry of cash into the financial system, transfer to and from the financial system, cross-border flows of cash. This need to be targeted to prevent laundering. This need to be targeted. Is also need for a system for reporting suspicious transactions to the authorities. Transactions. Police and customs also need to be given enhanced powers. To seize cash. Penalties need to be imposed on financial institutions involved in laundering or not taking enough precautions. Financial institutions also need to regularly assess laundering risks in their products and service and implement proper reporting and transactions. Money laundering.